Welcome to MotoGP Guru and a new challenge. It's the Nick Harris Challenge. And the first man to take on the challenge, well, it couldn't be anybody better qualified. He's a MotoGP Guru ambassador. Even more important, he's a 5 times world champion. And he's Jorge Lorenzo. And of course, those world titles, 68 Grand Prix wins. Jorge, how are we doing?
Hi Nick, how are you? I'm fine. I'm here in my house in Lugano. So I'm ready to go and to answer all your questions.
Rightio. Well, this is what we're going to do, Jorge. We're going to listen to 3 audios of 3 race wins you've had in MotoGP with yours truly commentating. At the end of each one, you've got to tell me which race it is. Right, let's start with number 1.
Up the inside comes Jorge Lorenzo. Will he make it stick? Will Pedrosa run it wide? Pedrosa just hangs in there.
He almost touched on the exit from the corner. Lorenzo took the tight line, held his bike in there. Such bravery from the Mallorcan, but Pedrosa holds him off. There's going to be another chance, surely.
Could all end in tears. Lorenzo's got to do it all over again. Here he comes, Jorge Lorenzo. He got up the inside on the brakes. Who's going to leave it later? No, Danny Pedrosa holds him up, runs it wide. Lorenzo takes the lead.
He didn't even push Pedrosa, he just let him know he was there.
What a ride by Lorenzo. He will take over the lead in the World Championship.
He's going to win this Grand Prix.
Easy, Jorge. Come on.
Should be Jerez 2010.
But there you go. I didn't think you'd find that particularly difficult.
At the beginning, I was doubting about this race or Brno 2012 because I also, in Brno 2012, I also fight with Danny till the end. But at that time, I lead the race in the middle of the last lap when I almost touched each other. And then he overtook me in one of the last corners. But in Jerez was the opposite. I overtook him in dry sack and I lead all the way till the end. So that's why I was sure it was Jerez 2010.
Right, so pretty simple first one. I don't think the second one's going to be that difficult for him. So here we come. Race number 2.
99, 93, 26. It's a game of bingo. He won't be thinking about the collarbone now. He'll be thinking about winning his 5th Grand Prix in succession. Here comes Marquez. Is Marquez going to take the lead? Side by side, Marquez leads the race.
Has Lorenzo got anything to be able to attack on the inside? Here he comes into Vale. Lorenzo's going to lead. Marquez dives for the inside line. Marquez has got it and he's hanging on. Is there any way round for Lorenzo, who has the inside? It's going to be a drag to the line between the Yamaha and the Honda.
Jorge Lorenzo surely is going to do this one. Jorge Lorenzo wins an incredible battle here.
Come on, you know this one.
I know, but just in the last seconds, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but can be a lot of races because between Mark, Danny, and myself, we went into some battles, but I won this one. Danny was there. I overtook Marquez in the last corner, so it should be Silverstone 2013.
Spot on, absolutely spot on, and
Super.
It was unbelievable last lap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How could you forget that? Wow.
With Mark is one of the toughest riders to beat in the last corner because he's a beast on braking. He brakes really hard. So I need to improvise, do some magic instinct, no, to understand how, which one is the gap to enter into the market, because on braking is very difficult, especially with Yamaha, who is not a good braker bike. So the only way was to make him force a braking and making it go outside to do a lot of speed corner and enter in the inside line. So that's what I did. 2 corners to the finish line. He opened a little bit gap into the inside and I went there. So one of the the most closest victories in my career. Is in my top two victories, and I was lucky to beat Marquez, so tough rider, 2 times in my career with a battle with him.
Yeah, it was amazing. Right, 2 out of 2.
Okay.
1 more to go, and I will bet my house that you will get this one straight away. Here we go.
Time is beginning to run out for Marquez. There's 1.5 laps to go. Where is it going to be? Closes up as they run across the top end of the circuit. Here he comes.
Marquez is through this time around, and he's made it stick. Now, what has Jorge Lorenzo got as a counter-attack? Marquez leads for the first time in this race.
Here he comes up the inside of
what a move!
What a move by Jorge Lorenzo. Marquez fights back. They're side by side coming up to the final corner. And it's Lorenzo who's going to go through. No, he's not. Marquez has fought him off. Now it is the run to the line.
Surely Marc Marquez has got this victory in the bag. What a mesmerising race. Lorenzo tries to find him. Lorenzo's got it on the line. Unbelievable. Lorenzo wins by 100th of a second. What a race. What a finale to an unbelievable Grand Prix.
Yeah, Mugello 2016 is really clear, this one.
I always wonder at Mugello, and I think in the smaller classes, you do not want to lead into that final corner, but to not lead into the final corner on a MotoGP machine is a brave move.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I thought I was losing the race. I didn't have so much hopes to overtake him by slipstream to Marc Marquez. But in the previous laps, Mugello have like last corner, you go full throttle and you put the 4th gear just in the uphill. There is a little uphill that creates a little bit wheelie, no? So in the previous laps, I did this wheelie that caused me losing acceleration, and Marc didn't. But in the last corner, last lap, it was the opposite. I didn't have this wheelie, and Marc did. And luckily, everything was perfect in this acceleration to beat him, and was a very surprise for me, for my team, and also for you, for the commentators who commentate the race for all the countries. But a very big disappointment to Marc Marquez team, and of course to him.
Jorge, all I can say is thank you so much for being in the contest again, for being our guest. You've brought back some incredible memories to me, and I'm sure millions of people. Jorge Lorenzo, thank you.
Thank you, Nip. It was a pleasure to speak to you and to remember these unbelievable moments and very happy moments to my life.